Okay, guys, thanks for tuning in back to the walks today. So today I'm going to be talking about some money techniques. A lot of people out there were been asking me about, what do I do with my money when I have it? How do I make more of it? I'm sick and tired of working a 9 to 5, this, yada, yada, yada. Well, the truth is, guys, we're all working. We're all in the rat race, We're all just trying to get there. We're just trying to live life. But my best tips, guys, for you guys is keep working, make the money, and buy gold. I would start off with buying some gold. Maybe just two ounces at least. One first, or maybe even start off with like a little gram. Just test the waters. I'd buy it from a reputable source. Like you can buy it from Costco. You can buy it from TD. You can buy it from bullion.com. There's so many different sites out there, but make sure it's a big site thing. That can be trusted. I usually buy it from the bank because I know the bank, most likely they're not going to give you a fake bar. But you guys really have to be careful out there. I saw a little video on TikTok, and the video was they drilled through a 1 ounce bar, and it was just gold coated. It wasn't like the real deal. So guys, be careful on that. So I would first stock up on gold, because if something happens, we always have a physical commodity we can trade, sell, barter with. Second thing, guys, is I want you guys to start young and buy stocks. I really wish I did this when I was young. But the thing is, guys, you're never too late to start. So open up a TFSA every year, contribute the max. If you live in Canada or if you live in the US, it's different. But basically, it's tax-free savings account. There's so much different accounts out there. And let's contribute and buy a good ETF that grows steadily, like 9 to 10% a year or more. Buy Vanguard, S&P 500. If you live in the US, if you live in Canada, if you live in Florida, anywhere around there, buy VOO. Putting all the money in and betting on that, guys. But not really betting on it, because it's a simple but easy way to make some money. Better money than GIC rates. The banks, when they lend money out to other people, they take your money and they say, hey, you can have 3% for 1 year. We'll give you that, but your money has to be locked in your cash flow. But it doesn't make sense, because if you can make more on the stock market, why not? But people are like, it's risky. Well, not if you're doing it long term. If you're doing it long term, guys, you're always going to be winning on the upside. So, buy VOO. It holds Apple, holds Microsoft, Tesla, Amazon. It holds all the big top 500 companies in the US. So I would definitely look into that, research that. So Vanguard, VOO. And it's around $5.78 right now, just for one share. So it's a big money. But okay, guys, you need to put your money somewhere so it can grow for you. And then after, I would just want to, just save money. Like, be very cautious when you're shopping. Like, if you're shopping for something, you don't have to get that, $20 steak or something. Like, hell no. You guys just gotta be smart and savvy. So maybe look for the sales, maybe do some couponing, just be very, very creative, because in life you have to save as much as you can to be more financially free. And that's what I learned, just live a simple life. Maybe you're doing a renovation or something, you're gonna find some supplies somewhere, maybe your buddy's gonna give them away. Just be very, very simple. And then, another part to that too, guys, is starting a business. I really want to, can't stress this enough. Like, stock market, yes, you can make money. Even you can make money on dividends too. Dividends are basically stocks that pay out. So they have extra amount of money they pay you out quarterly. So that could be like gas and utility companies, mostly utilities and service companies, maybe Bell, just a couple of them like that. But you need a lot of money to put in to get good dividends, but still, you can do it. It's still good. No matter if the stock goes up and down, guys, it doesn't matter, because you're still gonna pay out. So that's stocks. I would start with this simple ETF. And if you live in Canada, you can do a Canadian one, VFE. There's QQQ. There's so much different ones that all track the S&P. But the S&P 500, the real deal is VOO. That's US. And something I learned the other day, guys, is, if you hold your TFSA in a tax-free, you hold your funds in a TFSA tax-free savings account, everything's tax-free, but your dividends, guys, is not. You have to pay money on your dividends. So dividends is basically like, they count it as income. I don't know why, but it's okay. It's not gonna be much. But the next thing I want to say, guys, is like business. Start some business. Be very, very creative. You know, like so much people, like even me, sometimes you don't feel like creating something. But the thing is, guys, we're humans. We have to start creating because we have to be very, very creative. You know, and the minute we wake up and know that we're creative, and the minute we know that we can make more money. So, say we live somewhere where there's a lot of leaves, a lot of grass. Start a leaf or landscaping company. Start something because there's a need for it, guys. Not everyone knows how to do all this stuff. Some people are old. Some people just don't have time to do it. Some people are rich, the doctors, lawyers. They don't have time to do that work. Hey, that's why they're doctors and lawyers. They didn't sign up to be a yard housekeeper. Started cleaning a business. You can start so much, guys. And you know what? It's just time. You know, it's really just time. But you have to put some time aside, you know, and do something. Because, guys, if you do nothing, then guess what, guys? You're gonna be average. You're gonna have average results. And I don't want you guys listening to be average, because you guys clicked on this video for a reason. This video, you saw it in your feed. You know, you saw it for a reason. You know, it's so true, because in life you have to just think outside the box. You know, in school they teach us like, you know, like we're gonna study this course today and we're gonna study this textbook, and so they want you to go by the book. They don't want you to think outside the box, you know. That's why this day and age now, we're so easy to start a business. We have AI, we have so much technology we can use, and still yet some people are still living in Stone Age. I don't blame them, but maybe they're just not taught how to use it, you know. So I want you guys, after watching this video, start a YouTube channel or something, guys, and start posting videos, and make it on something you love, you know, something you really, really love, and you can see yourself doing every single day. So for example, I made some other YouTube videos, and some are about drawing. You know, I love drawing, so you can do a YouTube channel about drawing. You can teach people how to draw. Say if you're good at fixing cars, you can teach people how to fix cars. But you want to do something very, very simple where you can just wake up and do it. So I think drawing is very, very cool. You can wake up and do it. Cars, you can do it, but it's gonna be like every single day you're gonna have a problem with your car or something. You're gonna have to figure it out. But guys, I will tell you that, like, this calling is coming for you guys and everyone. You can do daily vlogs. You can even do singing. You know, it doesn't matter. Like, just try something really good in life and just stick to it, because that's life. You know, you're gonna fail. Like, I failed many a times. You know, and I got back up. You know, I didn't say I'm gonna stop here, because I could have said I stop here, but what's the point? That doesn't make it fun anymore. You know, you just have to keep going, because that's the thrill of the roller coaster. So my tips for you guys is start something. Like, there's so much different channels out there. You can still tell scary stories. You can really, like, just, you know, do day in the life hacks, daily blogs. There's so much out there. There's fitness channels, you know, so much, guys. I can list it all for you in our video on step by step how we get started, but and this video is more about just thinking how you can create more money, because if you create more money, that's where you can have more financial freedom. And most important, guys, is it's about money, but the other thing too about it, guys, is you guys gotta stay healthy. So every single day I want you guys to start, you know, debriefing, like take a walk, you know, hit the track, you know, just do something fun, because you guys gotta think about the creative stuff and get ready for like the day, you know. Well, guys, thanks for tuning in today. I really appreciate it for you guys listening. If you guys learned something, you know, comment down below. Tell me what you guys want to hear. If there's any questions, let me know. Make sure to like and subscribe. And thanks for tuning in, guys. Have a great and wonderful day. Take care.